Hello, this is Sarah Braasch. Welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to do a quick video, and I've been sort of struggling to make videos. I'm not quite sure why. I've been attacked more recently, but I don't know why I've had this sort of mental block about making videos. So I just thought, well, I'll just force myself to make one. Just force myself to make one, and I think that the rest will come pretty easily after that. At least I hope so. So I love you all so much. Thank you for joining me today and watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. It means the absolute world to me. So I wanted to do a quick video today. I'm forcing myself to do this video. Wanted to do a quick video today about my FERPA request. So my FERPA request means that I am requesting my educational records. Most importantly, in my FERPA request, I'm requesting internal Yale emails that have to do with me, and specifically that have to do with the Living or Not Being While Black hate crime hoax at Yale. That is what I'm requesting. I want those internal Yale emails between the Yale administration and the Yale police, between the Yale administration and Yale housing, between the Yale police and Yale housing, anything and everything, internal Yale emails that have to do with me, I want. Why do I want these so desperately? Well, as you know, I have posted some really explosive internal Yale emails that I just discovered that I have. I didn't realize that I had these, and I think they blow the whole Living or Not Being While Black hate crime hoax at Yale out of the water. They corroborate everything that I've been saying all along. I've been saying that Yale Campus Police Chief Rennell Higgins perjured himself at the November 4th, 2019 Connecticut Freedom of Information Act Commission hearing. These explosive new Yale emails that I just discovered that I have prove that. They corroborate all of my claims. I've been claiming all along that the resident coordinators of the Hall of Graduate Studies, my dorm on Yale's campus, have been involved in terrorizing me in my isolated dorm room and stalking me across campus. I believe that these new explosive Yale emails, internal Yale emails, corroborate all of my claims about that the resident coordinators were complicit in the Living or Not Being While Black hate crime hoax at Yale, and also I believe strongly may have been involved in the Yale administration's illegal release of my personal information, including my mental health history at Yale, to my tormentors, including Lolata Ciambola and Jean-Louis Renison, who tormented me in my isolated dorm room for months and who stalked me across Yale's campus. So also these explosive new Yale emails that I discovered that I have corroborate my claims that the Yale administration were trying to destroy me from the get-go, and that they embrace this obviously false accusation that I perpetrated a hate crime comparable to lynching. And this accusation was made after February 24th, 2018 by Lolata Ciambola and Jean-Louis Renison. And I believe that the emails from the resident coordinators on February 24th, 2018 corroborate my point. And they send those emails to Yale Housing, and then Yale Housing sends emails to the Yale administration, including Yale Graduate School Dean Lynn Cooley and Yale Graduate School Diversity Dean and Title IX Coordinator Michelle Nerin, corroborating basically everything that I've saying, basically everything that I have ever said about what happened at Yale in spring 2018 during the Living, and before spring 2018, during the living or napping while black hate crime hoax at Yale. These explosive new Yale internal emails corroborate basically absolutely every single thing I've ever said. And I'm going to do more YouTube videos specifically about these explosive new internal Yale emails. So I really, really desperately need and want the internal Yale emails, anything and everything having to do with me, and that is what I'm requesting in my FERPA request that I sent to the Yale registrar. Now the Yale registrar has refused my FERPA request, and they are saying that they cannot fulfill my FERPA request because of the coronavirus pandemic and everyone's working at home. So I sent them a subsequent request and I said, well, that's okay. Just send me anything and everything you have in electronic form that you can send me now without actually physically being on campus. So I interpreted this as a very hostile response, but they sent me back an electronic version of my informal Yale account of everything that I've done at Yale in terms of my coursework and my teaching fellowship and my transcript, my unofficial transcript. And I just thought, well, that's ridiculous. Of course, I already have access to my Yale unofficial transcript. So why are they sending me this? Well, they're sending me this just to be assholes, basically. So and they basically said that's all that they can provide me in electronic version, which of course is a lie. I mean, they can send me emails. Emails are only in an electronic form, so I'm pretty sure you can probably send me all of the Yale internal emails that I've asked for without actually being on Yale's campus. So they've said that they can't do this. They cannot do this because of the coronavirus pandemic, which of course is ludicrous and a complete lie. But it's fine, whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to resubmit my FERPA request on May 20th, which is the date at which basically the governor of Connecticut has agreed that they can start reopening Connecticut in various stages. So I'm going to resubmit my FERPA request on May 20th right away. So I really want all of these Yale internal emails and I think that the really explosive Yale emails, internal emails that I've already discovered that I had that I forgot or that I never realized that I had until recently indicate what I should expect to find in the additional Yale internal emails that I've requested. So I think what I'm going to find is definitive proof that the Yale administration and police were complicit in the living or napping while black hate crime hoax at Yale. I think that I'm going to find definitive proof that the Yale administration and police instructed Lolata Ciambola and Jean-Louis Renison in how to perpetrate the living or napping while black hate crime hoax at Yale. I think that I'm going to find definitive proof that the Yale administration was illegally releasing my personal information to my tormentors, and that that includes my mental health history at Yale, and that was illegal, and that the resident coordinators of the Hall of Graduate Studies, my dorm on Yale's campus, may have been involved. I think I'm going to find definitive proof that the Yale administration was communicating with various fake news organizations, including, but not limited to, the New York Times, Good Morning America, CNN, MSNBC, NBC News, etc., and that they were instructing these fake news organizations in how to distribute and respond to the video that Lolata Ciambola was expecting to take of me on May 8th, 2018, which was the grossest violation of my privacy and which was very obviously also a campaign meant to publicly shame me for my mental health disabilities. So I think I'm going to find all of this and more as a result of my FERPA request for those internal Yale emails, and I will submit the new request on May 20th. And if if Yale does not respond appropriately to my request, fulfill my request, I'm going to submit a complaint to the Department of Education, the U.S. Department of Education. So I just wanted to let everyone know what's going on with my FERPA request. I'm really excited about it. I feel really strongly that these internal Yale emails are going to exonerate me, and I feel very strongly that I'm subsequently going to be able to sue Yale for defamation as well as their gross violations of my federal civil rights. And I also feel very strongly that Yale, the Yale administration, in particular Yale President Peter Salovey, is going to be forced into a position where they are going to have to make a public statement exonerating me and apologizing to me. And they're going to have to admit what they did to me. They're going to have to admit what they did to me. That they attempted to get me killed and destroy my life and lifelong human and civil rights, academic and legal careers in order to cover up their own gross wrongdoing. And yeah, they're going to have to admit it. They're going to have to admit it. And I believe that when all is said and done, a number of the Yale administrators are either going to be fired by the Yale Corporation or they are going to have to submit their resignations in abject shame. And I'm really, really looking forward to that day. I can't wait. I love you all so much. I'm going to have my fundraising links below, including my PayPal me and GoFundMe links. Your kind words and support mean absolutely everything to me. We are going to restore civil liberties, including due process on Yale's campus and on campuses across the U.S. I promise you. I promise you, we are going to stop the moral outrage industry from getting one more innocent person killed. I love you all so much. Be well, be kind to each other, take care of each other, support me. And I'm so glad that I forced myself to make this video, and I'm going to make as many more as I can force myself to do tonight. Okay, take care. I'll talk to you later. Bye.